Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Miramar, which will be the location of our final game this evening. I hope you guys have enjoyed the scrims so far. I most certainly have. And we're going to be attempting the plane once again. Now, thankfully, the plane does exist, and it just happens to be the other side. So I simply had the wrong end of the plane path open. But fortunately, we will get into the game here and see where everyone is dropping. So, first of all, important notes before we begin. We have a 10 o'clock to a 3 o'clock plane path, slightly skewed to the north, but not too much. Most teams will be able to get to where they want to go. Teams that are maybe south of North Los Leones might struggle a little bit. Chumacera, not really so much. Los Higos and Prison, yeah, you're going to find yourself in a bit of trouble there. But generally speaking, teams are relatively happy. So let's see where everyone ends up going. And if we're going to get a little bit of contest, El Pozo looks to be split in half. We have Rahina as well as Granite Gaming. Seem to be over there. Picado is very much Team Liquid territory. Oh, but we do have a little bit of angry fighting going on. Divinus has decided to move in with Snip, and they are not happy about it. The Adepts, in the meantime, looks like they're quite spread. Actually got a member of Entropic, and it's a Cruz de Val circle. So that's going to be very much up on the north end of things. Power Grid is a powder keg right now. Not too much looting being done by these guys. They're just focused on trying to figure out where the heck the enemy is. I'm trying to keep an eye out on this Adepts fight as well, but it looks like for now things are relatively peaceful. It's just the one member that happened to drop a bit too close. Let's take a look at what Snip are doing. They're actually moving out of the warehouses and they're into the brick building now as well. It's only Lukiv with a good old trusty Winchester. That is further inside the power grid itself. So it may well be that they actually back off here, which is fair enough. 2 members in Hacienda and 2 members north for the Adept. And Entropic look like they are moving further away. No real other fights going on, to be honest. Los Leones, as people rotate out, could be interesting. 303 are also to the west of El Pozo, so it's possible that someone spots out Mikas as he moves through, but there is actually a cliff in the way. 303 will hear him, but will they do much about him? Oh! Well, if they don't... Okay. No, it's alright. He's moving back to his side of the road, but a 303 definitely knows someone is there. And Rahina will be very, very wary of that. The Adepts are now in a car moving up, unfortunately, to an occupied compound. And Game Frame might be receiving a little bit of a gift here if they stay still and allow the Adepts to move in. Just 2 people. Yeah, they've definitely heard. Tico and Party Beetle being very patient. Sunzi scoping out. Are we going to see some full auto fire on the vehicle? Tico thinking about it, deciding against it. Noki was dropped off, remember? I wonder if this is just baiting Game Frame into showing themselves. I think it might be. There we go. There's Noki. Noki almost making it to the broken wall, but not quite. Furax is going to be... he has to decide whether he wants to stop the vehicle or not. I think they're going to keep going. I don't think there's very much they can do, unfortunately. They are indeed going to keep moving to the next channel. So the Adepts lose 1 in rotation. In the meantime, we have Snip and Divinia. Ooh, Stimex not having a good time there. Come on, Divinus. Looking for the trade, won't find it. Macindark, unfortunately, is going to bleed out. Smoke's now coming out. They're having to rethink. Good initial spray. Zeko manages to finish Macindark there. And Lukiv, with help from the 30 damage that StimX did, is going to take him down. Trade complete here. Oh, chain link fence getting StimX, unfortunately. Highman and Mara now moving out towards him, and indeed they won't be able to get the finish. So Snip team goes down. Divinus are down to 3, but StimX will go down once as well, but he will get resurrected. WTSG now moving extremely close to game frame. They are in the next compound along. Oh, and Entropic right next to Footballist as well. I think it's time to be checking this out. The Footballist and Entropic inside the same compound. Not wanting to have to give any ground to each other. It's all been very friendly so far, I have to say. Not been too bad at all. So they're not going to be fighting, but WTSG will. Let's go ahead and check these guys out. Game Frame versus WTSG. We're on board with Miraku. 2 people in that hut. Make that 1 after Tiku goes down. Insta-finish. Miraku looking for shelter. Looking for shelter in a lot of places. Just about find it. Party Beetle very close to him. And it looks like Techers and Arb are way too far away to join this conversation. So that's going to be that. Team Liquid, Jimple. Possibly going to move to the warehouses on the right. I don't think he wants to be there, really. Just doing a little bit of scouting, but moving back the other way now. Here comes the fight. Entropic moving in on Footballist. Quetpa actually outside at the moment. Gets hard peeked twice by people at the door. Gonna back off. But he has to heal. Markelov manages to get an extra down. There's someone behind him. Reggie Beardo still left standing, but he might be the last one here. Frag round the corner. Does some damage. Gets him. Quetpa with 16 hit points finishes the fight for the Footballists who take out Entropic. That was a big fight, and unfortunately, only one person is going to survive at the end of it. Team Liquid, in the meantime, have found a compound. WTSG still fighting with Game Frame. The Adepts happy to sit tight. Lots of people rotating in from the west side. We have Granite Gaming and Rahina a little bit further out. 303 on the edge, happy to stay there. Zlatna coming in from the south. Tempest are fine. Nobody really to bug them. And Digital Athletics. Looking north, wanting to be in the position, perhaps, the Team Disbanded are in. Although they've got a decent position as well, to be fair. So everyone just kind of chilling out right now. Whoa! And then a big shift to where the majority of the players are. Tempest are not going to be happy with that, but if Team Disbanded move straight away, then Tempest will be able to slot in to where they moved from. WTSG really not liking fences right now, just to let everyone know that. Really quite annoys them. But really, all these gunshots are kind of just hitting thin air right now. Game Frame looking beyond their compound, trying to see if anyone is on foot. Won't actually spot anyone so far. Lol getting the tire sniped off of his buggy there, but crucially he escapes with his life, getting shot by 2 different teams. Big yikes moment for him. But after a little Moncaress, we're just fine. So 2-2 split for WTSG, but they look to be in a relatively safe position. Rahina to the west of Granite Gaming. Footballers needing to play quiet now after that big fight they had in Cruz de Val. You see Ents and Squeaky here, just kind of chilling out. Not really doing too much. They're okay over on this side. Tixu's the man with the plan. Looking forward to maybe getting some dicey action in. Trying to find the spice with Team Disbanded. And Zlatna are moving in as well. Although I think that's beyond. Yeah, it's beyond. We're good. So things look okay, guys. Teams on the edge haven't really found a home yet, so Tempest and Zlatna, I'm looking at you. Tixu finding Zlatna with a couple of shots. And now Maro is going to be playing some scouting. Moving up towards 303. Oh, nope, doing a 3-point turn. He's actually just practicing for his driving test. Don't even worry about it. We're good? There we go. We're good. Parked to his satisfaction. So Divinus are going to be fine. They have got a long-range scope out on Digital Athletics, but that's about it. They will surely spot 303 in there, and I don't actually think they're going to want to push it either. Oh, Maro just told Stimex, please, for the love of God, stay away. Not necessarily a place we want to crash right now. Rahina, near water treatment. Getting sniped at by Granite Gaming, but no knocks happening just yet. Phase 3 is a little bit of a donut, but it's southeasterly. Digital Athletics all moving. Ooh. Well, Smash temporarily not moving, but he will move as well. WTSG and Game Frame are both within striking distance of them. Need to be a little bit gentle on those controls. Otherwise you end up spinning. Smash handles that well though. Still getting shot at. Buggy down to about 2/3 health. Smash finds a shack. Smash enters a shack. The shack is all that Smash knows. Outside there is darkness. Inside there is shack. Upezic could be getting sniped a little bit from Rahina, but managing to get the bike and... sorry, from Granite even, but managing to get the bike and head away. I think Rahina are going to be playing Gatekeeper now. Quetpa getting shot at by basically the entire world. There's almost no fuel in this vehicle, but it's got plenty of health left, although Digital Athletics not liking his position. And he's coming up onto Smash as well. Smash goes Smash. And unfortunately, that is the end for the footballists in this game. 303 are rotating in. And they might have a view on Team Liquid very shortly. D-Rich, unfortunately, has gone down. That's going to be to Phantom, I believe. And Silas has to make a decision whether to shoot. Oh, never mind. He has been spotted. And he is going to make his way back towards the edge. This is starting to get a little bit spicy. Ents have a compound, but Lucarux is very, very close on it. Ooh, and should basically have gotten the hit onto Tixu. That grenade, though, will do it. And is that bounce going to be enough to get inside? It is indeed. Tiksu is in a tricky space. One more frag might actually guarantee him the kill here. Squeaky just wants to get a knock so he can rush over, smoke, and hopefully heal. But the knock has been denied so far. Team disbanded. Have a little bit of a special delivery, I would say. This is not bait. This should be relatively simple to get, I think. And it is a Mark 14 and a ghillie suit. Whoa, hang on a second. Someone's sending it straight up the middle. Divinus moving as the next circle has popped, and it's centering in either side of this road. Wow, and sending it onto this hill has just worked. No one's even shooting at them. Nice. I don't know what these guys are going to be doing over in water treatment, though. Rahina is down to Mikas only. And Team Phantom technically have them surrounded right now. Mikas are going to try to go for the res. Looks like Phantom's contribution to this fight appears to all be from long range. The Wanderer might get an angle, depending on how slow this is. Let's keep an eye out. He's looking for it. Oh, so close! Oh, the Wanderer was so close to seeing them there. And Rahina are going to be able to get away with their lives. Dies. Might try and play some sort of cleanup duty. Think he's just about close enough to hear the footsteps now. We didn't hear them before. He certainly hears them now. They don't know he's there. They've moved further over the hill. Dies is going to be radioing that information to his team. But they're fighting someone else right now. WTSG's Vard goes down, but I'm going to stick with this just for a second. There's a spray on to Mikas. Gets it with almost the last bullet. And Misa manages to stave off death. Gets Dies there. And unfortunately, Dies is nowhere near the rest of his team. The Adepts are now a little bit stuck. 303 have pushed up onto them. And Game Frame is right next door as well. Those snipes from Techers are too much. WTSG also crashing into Liquid Compound. Ibby goes down. Ibby stays down. K-Mind is going to have to move up after healing. Xiong and Miraku move in. The opposite side of this house that Team Liquid are in. Iroh is here as well. K-Mind needs to find a way to escape. Oh, never mind. He's on the roof. Well, that'll do it. But the question is, what are they going to do about that now? Iroh knows. Iroh Rutro. Got him. And that's Team Liquid out of the game. Wow, that was very close to Iroh not spotting him, but he did spot him. And WTSG, still 3 people strong, are now in the game. Very much so. They're going to have to grab the other half of that compound or rotate further in, though. And they have actually got Team Phantom very close to them. Granite Gaming are now moving up onto Smash Shack. Smash Shack. On the left-hand side there, Samarak. Oh, he might even have to heal. Here we go. Great peek. And Granite Gaming eliminated. Smash there actually doing a phenomenal job. Very close to getting taken out by that explosion as well. Mitreus is still up. Lull is in need of reviving. Diggory is going to put an end to that. No, thank you, sir. And what are these teams going to do? Divinus looking commanding right now. Zlatna pushing into Team Disbanded. Sending it. Dex God gets taken out almost instantly the moment he peeks that window. The rest of his team are still actually outside in the blue. There is no chance that he'll be able to get revived there, unfortunately. Phantom have moved away from WTSG now. Smash, now close to Ents. Ents wants to finish him before moving up. They don't want anything that would deal with damage behind them. And that was an excellent flash from Rustenmar to finish the job. Ents now know they can move straight into the circle. 301 though on WTSG. That car is about to blow up. They survived the car blowing up, but they're stuck in the field. Miracu goes down. It's actually Tomil from all the way downtown over there that actually gets him. What are the rest of the squads going to do? Iro, we know what Iro's going to do. He's going to frag the heck out. Wonky Bonky though from behind. And WTSG caught between a rock and a hard place. And suddenly they are down to only Xiong. Only Xiong is not a position they want to be in. He's very happy to just simply avoid fire at this point. Xiong is going to have to snake this in. Elsewhere, 303 keeping out Ents, and this is a pretty important fight. Squeaky is down behind. Rustamar, the only person left standing. It's effectively a 1v3. Sneaking his way in round the side. Silas is the closest person. I don't think they realize Rustenmar is there, but the numbers advantage still rests with them. You can definitely hear them. Rustenmar is currently in the circle, so he's happy to just be sneaky. Xiong gets taken out now by 303, so that's them out in 8th place. We have 7 teams remaining in our final scrim of the day. Sneaky for Ents. Who else is fighting? 303, if they don't spot Ents so far, that's cool. Divinus are very spread out, and actually on both sides of the road as well. I'm a little worried they might get engaged one by one here. But they do command a strong amount of territory. Here comes the next circle. It's centering in on the road once again. Tempest cannot be happy with that. Zlatna are going to be able to gatekeep them coming in. Not ideal at all. Marv gets a shot from Wonky Bonky, but he might end up regretting that. If Marv gets in with revenge here, Wonky Bonky's going to have absolutely nowhere to go. Fresh 3 vest in this compound for him. Will be a little bit helpful. Rustenmar seems to have been left alone. 303 know he's there. But they're letting the circle do their work for them by the looks of things. Teams disbanded. Actually been pretty chill at the moment. Evas is looking for them, but no one's super close. Which means they can chill and just watch, and as long as no one's pushing up onto them, they're going to be okay. Evas just caught the top of the head of TCM, but not enough to get a shot off. Oh, so close. 7 teams and 20 left alive here at the 23-minute mark in the final PUBG EU Pro Scrim of the day. I'm Joris. I hope you guys have enjoyed the game so far. Rustenmar is going to be forced to move very shortly. He's also going to move very slowly, but move he will. .303 have gone to ground. They're prone. They absolutely want this kill before they move on. And this circle is going to be difficult for Rustenmar to navigate. Footsteps have been heard. There's D-Rich with no helmet, actually. It's alright. We've got a second person coming on. 39 hit points for Rustenmar. He's pushing up onto D-Rich. Doesn't quite get the knock, and that is Sparking. Finishing off Ents in second place. Here comes Gamerframe. Gameframe gonna come in from behind. Try and tackle them while they're recuperating. He knows they're outside the zone. Techers is spotted out though, and that burst of fire from Silas might have just about been enough to keep them alive. Arbor's retreating to the tree. 303 are gonna have decisions to make shortly. Are they gonna push in towards Gameframe? Doesn't look like it. Arb and Techers are actually going to move as well. That's fine. In this compound, we have Zlatna and Team Disbanded fully at it, hammer and tongs. You see... Oh, can't quite see behind that rock. But it doesn't matter. That vehicle explosion is going to finish it off, and Zlatna will kill Team Disbanded. Divinus also finished off by 303. That was always going to be a difficult one from before, and look at this next circle, still centered in on the road. 303 have been dealt a very rough hand. Tempest, who are going to struggle to make it in as well, only have low ground to work with. They should be able to make it into circle. I just don't know what cover they're going to have. And that could prove to be their undoing. So we have 4 teams left. Game frame. We have Zlatna, we have 303, and we have Tempest. Yes, there's a drop here, but are you realistically going for it? Could actually drop on the tree. There we go. That's about as edge as you can get with a drop, to be honest. That's a DBS as well. Probably not worth the risk. These guys don't know that, of course. Zlatna still with all 4 alive and 6 kills. They're looking good to potentially win this game. Wonky Bonky is in everybody's crosshairs right now. Unfortunately, he has a tree for company and not much else. Getting a little bit of help from Tomil. And at least they're staying alive. There are 10 people left, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the 26-minute mark now. Game frame, just trying to stay quiet. Hoping to sneak into those top points-paying positions. 303, still a threat. But there's not too much cover for them to work with on that side of the circle. Let me just double-check that to make sure. Oh, no. I beg your pardon. They're okay, actually. I forgot about this dip, so they're fine, and they're going to be moving towards Wonky Bonky. They've got the west side to themselves, so this really is Zlat versus 303, to be perfectly honest. Tomil poking his head above the parapet. The guys know he's there now. Stun grenade coming out. But he's walking into a 1v3. These are chances he probably just straight up has to take at the moment. Here comes QB. Good frag, keeps them back for a while, but he is on the road and it is open season. Anyone peeking any hill will see him right now. Wonky Bonky trying his best to buy his teammates some time. Tomil really hoping 303 doesn't see him here. Oh! There is so much butt clench going on right now for Tempest, but somehow he makes it. And we're now going to be backstabbing 303. Never mind, we see someone there. No choice but to go for it. D-Rich with a phenomenal spray. And 303 are going to know someone else is here. It's down to Wonky Bonky from Tempest. Ooh! 2 glorious headshots there. One after the other, and Ivas goes down like a sack of potatoes. Wonky Bonky earns himself a reprieve for now. Marv and Lucarux have moved across the road from Zlatna. And things are really heating up here, but Zlatna are trying to take advantage. 303, though, still with 3 people up. The next knock could decide the game. If 303 knock one of Zlatna, then I think that's going to be that. Oh, and that's exactly what's just happened. It's now effectively a 3v1 because Wonky Bonky just went down. Silas up to 5 individual kills. Marv trying to buy time to get the resurrect. He won't do it. He has to retreat. But they're forcing him further up the hill. It's only smoke for company there, unfortunately. And bullets go straight through that. 303 Esports with 12 kills will win our final match of the day on Miramar. Excellently done by them. 6 kills on Silas alone. Absolutely popping off in that last game. And we have Zlatna finishing in 2nd place with Tempest coming in 3rd. And that was your 5th and final game of the day. We did rearrange the maps around a bit. So we had Erangel maps 1 through 3. We had Sanhok for map 4. And now we have Miramar for map 5.